Everybody, this is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. How are you guys? I'm so excited to be with you today and bring you some really fun videos. This is my 5th video in this series using the Nuts and Bolts stamp set. I have done a ton of little cute treat boxes, so definitely check out my other videos. And I think that you will like them. It is my forte to make little tiny cute treat boxes. It's just what I like to do, and I hope that you will enjoy my videos about them. I also did another series in December, at the very end of December, so check that out using the Sweet Talk suite from the new mini catalog. So check out those videos. There's 7 treat boxes there as well. But just remember that these do not have to just be for Valentine's Day. You can make them for any occasion. Treat boxes are so fun, and you can apply any stamp set you want to the actual projects themselves. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll be using the Nuts and Bolts stamp set, like I said, and also these really fun stitched triangle dies, which are a lot of fun. You can see them back here behind our cute little robot. So let me move this stuff out of the way and we can actually get started stamping. The blends that I've used to color the robot, which I have already done and cut out, but you basically ink him in Memento black ink, press him onto your cardstock. When he comes out, he's black and white, and then you'll color him with these. Let me share what colors I've used today. I've used Highland Heather Dark, Fresh Freesia Dark, and then the light and the dark of Smoky Slate. So those are the 4 blend colors that I've used today to color him in. I have used a piece of Highland Heather paper for the actual box. Let me show you what's inside. There's Tic Tacs in there, and I have attached them with mini glue dots, which are a great way to adhere things anywhere. But this is perfect. It could fit in a purse. You can fit it in a pocket. You can sneak it into a lunchbox of, like, let's say, your partner, and make a lunch for them and send it when they open their lunchbox. They find this adorable little holder in there. They would love it, and they would have Tic Tacs that they could sit on their desk at work, which would be super cute. It's a great coworker gift, just a really fun way. And as you can see, the Tic Tacs match the colors. That's how I picked the Fresh Freesia and the Highland Heather, by the colors of the Tic Tacs. So whatever Tic Tac color you use is the color you could do your little robot in. But let's go ahead and start with this piece, and we have to score it. So I'm going to show you how to do that. We're going to use the Simply Scored tool. I absolutely love this board. It is amazing. It has all these awesome lines on it, which help us get these really great straight score marks. So we have a piece here, and it's 4 3/4 by 3 1/4. We're going to take it to the long side, and we're going to score it at 2 inches from each side, which means we're going to go 2 inches. Then we're going to rotate it all the way around and do 2 inches. And then that gives us the score lines here to form our little box, or our book cover, whatever you would like to call this. So that's the scoring. Pretty simple, right? Let's get our bone folder out, and I'm going to actually give it some nice score marks. Now, the paper that I have used on the front and the back is from the Sweet Talk paper. So it's a designer series paper that's in the mini catalog for the Sweet Talk suite. And so this side has these really cute hearts, which would look adorable as well. Again, I'm trying to match my Tic Tacs. So I went with the purple. So we're going to go ahead and glue this down. And you can use a wet adhesive, or you can use a tape runner. I may be using a tape runner because my adhesive may be running out. I have been using a lot of it, and it always tends to happen when I'm on camera or videoing something. So we'll see what happens today. All right, so we're going to put one of these in the front. Actually, before I glue that down, I'm going to put my ribbon. I think I'm going to do my ribbon first, and I'm going to hide it underneath there. So let's go ahead and find our center of our ribbon. So what we want to do is we want to grab the 2 ends, and we're going to find our center, and we're going to score that. That way, when we go to lay it down, we know where to place it. So now I'm going to use my tape runner. It is called Seal. That's the adhesive. We also have a Seal Plus, which works as well. But we're going to run this along this piece right here. Get it started. There we go. And we're going to stick our ribbon to that first. Then we will put this over the top so it hides it. I'm going to do the same thing on this back end. I'm going to run a line of this adhesive and stick my ribbon to it like so, and then we will put our wet adhesive on the back. And then that covers our ribbon and it holds it in place. It looks really cute and hidden, right? So there's our book. So now we're gonna go ahead and attach our Tic Tacs inside. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move all of these pieces out of the way. All right, and we're gonna grab our glue dots here. And I'm gonna use my Take Your Pick tool. I really love this tool. It helps me lift everything up. And I'm gonna lift those glue dots up and I'm gonna stick them actually onto the Tic Tac case. So there's one. Here's the second one. That snoring is my Yorkie. I don't know if you can hear her, but I hear her perfectly fine. She is adorable and she likes to hang out with me in my stamp studio. When my husband comes home, she abandons me. But when I'm with her by myself, she's all mine, right? So there we go. So we're gonna just stick 6 of those onto our box. Well, if I can get that one to stick, there we go. And then we're gonna flip that over and we're gonna just get it kind of centered in there. And we're gonna just press it in. And then we can go ahead and attach this, tie our ribbon. The ribbon piece is 16 inches long, so that gives you an idea. And this is the Fresh Freesia in color. It's called Open Weave Ribbon. Fresh Freesia Open Weave Ribbon. And it is beautiful. So there is my bow. I'm gonna tie it a little tighter there. There we go. So there's our ribbon. So let's go ahead and lay it now on our side. We're gonna do some decorating to the front. All right. So now the next step is we're gonna go ahead and attach our cute little triangles, and I'm gonna use some dimensionals to adhere those down. So let's flip them over. And I'm gonna lay them first how I want them to be on the box. So I want this one to be kind of down like this. And then I want this one to be over the top, kind of in this direction so it sticks out right there. So where it joins right here, I'm gonna glue that together with my wet glue. And then I will be able to use my dimensionals to glue the whole thing as one unit. So we'll put a little triangle there of glue and get that to stick like that. Perfect. Now we can put our dimensionals with this piece as an entire unit. So we'll put one in each of these corners here. I'm almost done of the dimensionals on this piece. We'll put another one over here. Okay, I'm gonna use some minis to kind of fill in, one in the center there, and we'll put in the corners of this one. A big one won't fit, but we'll maybe do one more mini right here. All right, that looks good to me. And then we can go ahead and pull the backs off and we can attach this onto our piece. Come on. One more, I don't know if it will fit. We'll try and get it. There we go. All right. I like to use that Take Your Pick tool because to me it is just so much easier to pull my backs off. So let's go ahead and lay our triangles down onto our backing. Now we're going to stamp the words nuts and bolts about you. So I'm going to get that out. I'm going to grab my piece of cardstock. It is Smoky Slate, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp that down. I'm also going to stamp, and I'm going to have to grab a scrap paper because you'll see in a minute. I want to stamp these little hearts, and I'm going to do the large heart in the Fresh Freesia. So let me try and just get that one heart, but if I get the other one, it's okay. We're gonna do that one, and then we're gonna do the other one, which is why I have my little cover here onto the piece of Highland Heather. So there's those. Let me clean those real quick, and then we can get to cutting out our words and our little hearts. I've already cut my robot, so he's ready to go. All right, let's cut our hearts next. So I'm going to grab my paper snips, and I'm just going to go around. This one's kind of tiny, but I really wanted this robot to have a little heart on him so that it looks like it's kind of beating. And I colored him gray, kind of like the Tin Man, right? On the Wizard of Oz, with some purple accents. Super cute. All right, we're getting there. And we're working our way around. There's that one. I think I did this point just a little bit too pointy. It's not quite that pointy. That's much better. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and put adhesive on the backs of these guys. I am gonna trim off a tiny, well, actually I think a mini dimensional will fit on this one, but I think it might be a little bit too big for this. So I'm just gonna grab a little corner off of it right there. That one's too small. Let's try again. I'm actually gonna go ahead and take a dimensional, and I'm just gonna cut it in half, the mini one. And I think that that will fit. Yep, half of a dimensional. I'm gonna use that other half up here on this little hand of the robot. We're gonna put them on him as well. So we'll put one here on the flower, one a little bit farther down here. We'll put one in each corner of his little bottom section. One up here on the head. We'll put one there, one here, and maybe one more there. And then I think I'm gonna cut another one in half for the feet. So let's cut another one in half. And then I'm gonna use those. One there, and one there. All right, now we have to cut apart our words. So I'm gonna show you how I do that. I'm gonna use this just like if it's 3 rows. So I'm gonna cut those apart. 1 and 2. And we're gonna just angle cut around this I'm. And you can make it as cute, as angled as you want. There's I'm. We can throw that one away. And then we're gonna do nuts and bolts as one unit. So I'm just gonna angle that one and angle that one. I'm nuts and bolts. We're going backwards, but that's okay. And then about you, I'm gonna do those separate. So I'm gonna go ahead and separate those. And here's about. And then we'll do the you. Perfect. Let's get rid of those, and then let's go ahead and use our dimensionals on the backs. Bring the minis out again. Maybe 3 or 4 will fit on this. I always start on the ends first and then see if I need 2 or 1. This one will need 2. And once I have these on here, we will be good to go. We can just assemble our little box and be finished. It's super cute, but all these little details really add a lot to the box. And then of course we're going to have to put some embellishments on, because that just brings it all together, doesn't it? All right, so now that I have all my adhesive pieces on here, we'll start with the words. Actually, let's just put the robot on first. Let's get him on there, and then we can kind of float the words around him. So I'm using my Take Your Pick tool to pull these backs off. It will get saturated at some point, like now, and not want to pick up the back. So I will purge it into my little trash can here next to me, and then continue to pull these backs off. All right, so now he's ready. So he's stuck to my finger there. So let's sit him on this piece. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. All right, we're sticking him down. Looks good to me. Should we give him his little heart? I think that will be so cute. Let's give him his little heart. And let's see if we can get all of these backs off, and hopefully I can find the right words. This is probably I'm, because it's small. Yes, it is. So I'm going to put that one up here in this corner. Then we're going to do nuts and bolts next, which is the biggest. This is the nuts and bolts. I'm pulling all these backs off so we'll be ready to adhere. Okay, so I'm nuts and bolts. And then we're going to do about you. So here's the you. Put it down here. About. Nuts and bolts about you. And put the little heart. Let's see, right here, be cute. And then, of course, we have to add these really cute little, these are called pastel pearls. They come in 4 different colors on the same sheet. It's actually quite a nice piece. There's 200 of these on this sheet when you get it. And I'm going to use the putty end of my Take Your Pick tool. I like to keep that covered because it keeps it from drying out. And so I always shape it when I start, but it ends up getting smushed. So I'm going to start with this pinkish color right here, this pinkish purple. And we're going to put that up here near that heart. We're going to use a dark purple down over here on this light colored triangle, and then this gray color, because it's perfect for the gray that's in the robot, we'll put it over here by the word you and his little foot. What do you guys think? I think that looks super cute. Nuts and bolts about you. All right, let's put our pastel pearls away, and we will wind up this video. I'm really pleased with how it turned out. I hope you guys are too. I have enjoyed showing you the nuts and bolts stamp set. Don't forget the triangle dies. I did use those stitch triangles today. The nuts and bolts stamp set can be used at any time. It doesn't have to be for Valentine's Day. You could use it for birthday. It is just a cute little set, and I hope that you will enjoy it. You can get it in my online store until June, so definitely you have some time. Thank you again for watching me. I appreciate it so much. I'm kind of new to YouTube, so if you don't mind helping me out and giving me a thumbs up. Also comment if you have any questions, if there's videos you're interested in me recording for you, let me know. Share the video to your friends. I would greatly appreciate that. Or on Facebook, on Pinterest, you can pin my videos. And then ask your friends to subscribe. You please to subscribe so you'll know when I post new videos. And I appreciate all your time. Check out my blog, inkyhandswarmhearts.com. The description is below. It's down there. I mean, the link is in the description down below. And I am grateful for you. Thanks again. I appreciate you so much. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. Happy stamping!